Hello children. Today I am going to explain you chapter 3rd, A Rupee Goes a Long Way. Okay. Students, this story is written by Ruskin Bond. And before I start this chapter, let's know about the writer. Ruskin Bond is an Indian writer who has played a very important role in the growth of children's literature in India. He has written several popular novels, short stories, and poems. Most of his writing is influenced by his life in the hill stations at the foothills of the Himalayas, where he spent his childhood. Let's start this chapter. Students, before I start this, I want to ask a question. Have you seen the different coins? Students, as you can see, there's a 1 rupees coin, 2 rupees coin, and 5 rupees coin. But in earlier time, there was a coin of 50 paise, 25 paise, 10 paise coins also there, but they were not in use in the present time. Okay. Now let's see how we will find that what the use of the rupee in this chapter. A rupee goes a long way. Ranji had a 1 rupee coin, so he made his way to the Jamuna sweet shop, tossed the coin on the counter, and asked for a rupee's worth of jalebis. The shopkeeper looked at the coin carefully. Students, I think you know the jalebi. It's a Indian sweets jalebi. Now Ranji had a 1 rupee coin and she wanted to buy jalebis of this coin, and so she went to the Jamuna sweet shop. It's a sweet shop. The name of that sweet shop is Zumna. Okay, Zumna sweet shop. And when he reached there, he tossed the coin on the counter and asked for a rupee's worth of jalebis. He asked the jalebis of the 1 rupees. The shopkeeper looked at the coin very carefully. Means the shopkeeper examined the coin very carefully. That coin's no good. He had. Then he said the shopkeeper said that coin's no good. It's not good. It is of not use. Are you sure? Ranji asked. Then Ranji asked, are you sure that coin is not good? These coins went out of use long ago, said the shopkeeper. It isn't old enough to be valuable and it isn't new enough to buy anything. Ranji shrugged, took the coin back and turned onto the road. Went out of use means people stopped using the coins. The shopkeeper told him that the coin is not of use, means people has stopped to use this coin, so I can't give the jalebis of this coin. And he also told that this coin is not too old to be valuable. Means when the things are too old, when we can say antiques, then it's very valuable and it's very important, and it's sold in a very high price. Then the shopkeeper is saying that coin is not too old to be valuable and it's not too new, that's not enough new to buy anything. Ranji shrugged. Shrugged means students raised his shoulders and dropped them to show he did not care much. He told okay, and he took the coin and go back and turn on the road. After taking the coin, he turned on the road. Soon Ranji was wandering through the bazaar when he heard a familiar voice behind him. Where are you going, Ranji? When Ranji was in the market, in the bazaar, and moving here and there, wandering here, then he heard a familiar voice, the voice which he know, and that voice said, where are you going, Ranji? It was Mohinder Singh, Ranji's friend. In one hand, Mohinder held a homemade fishing rod. Who was there? Who called Ranji? Where are you going? Who asked? It was a Mohinder Singh, and he was Ranji's friend. And Mohinder had a homemade fishing rod in his hand. I'm not going anywhere, said Ranji. Where are you going? I'm not going, I have been, Mohinder said. I was fishing in the canal all morning. Then Ranji replied that I'm not going anywhere. Okay, where are you going? Then Mohinder replied, I'm not going anywhere. I have been. Mohinder said, and I was fishing in a canal all morning. Canal means, students, a small passage dug in ground to carry water to fields, crops, etc. Then Mohinder replied that I am not going anywhere and I was fishing in the canal all the morning. Next page, student. Ranji stared at the fishing rod. Will you lend it to me? He asked. Then Ranji looked at the fishing rod and he wanted that rod. That's why he asked to Mohinder, will you lend it to me? You will only lose it or break it, Mohinder said. But I don't mind selling it to you, 2 rupees. Mohinder said, okay, if I will give you, then you will lose it or you will break it. Okay, but if you will give me 2 rupees, then I will sell it to you. I have got 1 rupee, said Ranji, but it's an old one. The sweet seller would not take it. Then Ranji said, I have 1 rupee, but it is an old coin, it is of no use. Why? Because the shopkeeper told him, students, what the shopkeeper told Ranji, that the 1 rupee coin Ranji had was of no value because it was old. Okay, and it was too old. That same thing Ranji told to the Mohinder also. Students, by seeing that we can understand that Ranji was a very honest boy. Okay, that's why he told all the thing what the shopkeeper told to him, to his friend Mohinder. It shows that Ranji was a very honest boy, and everyone must be honest. This value we all have to cultivate in our life. The sweet seller would not take it. Then Ranji told that sweet seller would not take it. Why? Because it's an old coin. Please let me see it, said Mohinder. He took the coin and looked it over. I don't suppose it's worth much, but my uncle collects old coins. Give it to me. I'll give you the rod. And then Mohinder said, okay, give me, I will check it, it's old one or not. He took the coin and he looked it very carefully. And after seeing that, he told, okay, it's not worth much, this coin not worth much, but my uncle collects old coins, so I will give to him. Give it to me and I'll give you the rod. Students, who collect the coins, who collect the old coins? Then the uncle of Mohinder. Okay, uncle of Mohinder collect the old coins. That's why Mohinder took that coin and he gave the rod to Ranji. All right, said Ranji, happy to make the exchange. He took the fishing rod, waved goodbye to Mohinder and set off. Then Ranji said that all right, and he was very happy to make the exchange. Which exchange? Which exchange he had made with Mohinder? He gave his 1 rupee coin to Mohinder and took the fishing rod. This exchange, after making this exchange, he was very happy and he took the fishing rod and waved goodbye. As we used to say, student, like this, and he waved goodbye to the Mohinder and he set off. After some time, a truck came along. Ranji knew the driver and waved and shouted to him until he stopped. Will you take me to the river? Ranji asked. I am going fishing. Students, waved means to move your hand from side to side in the air, like this, as I've told you. Then after some time, Ranji saw that a truck was coming there, and Ranji even know the driver. That's why he waved his hand and he shouted him to stop. And he asked to the driver, will you take me to the river, because I am going for fishing. Climb up in the back, driver said. Then driver said, okay, climb up in the back, means climb up to the truck. Ranji climbed into the back of the open truck. Soon he was watching the road slide away from him. Slide away means move away. Then, after taking the permission of the driver, Ranji climbed into the back open area of the truck, and soon he was watching that the slide away from him, means move away from there. In a while, the truck stopped near the river bed. Ranji got down, thanked the driver, and began walking along the bank. It was the dry season, and the river was just shallow, muddy stream. Ranji walked up and down without finding water deep enough for the smallest of fish. No wonder Mohinder let me have his rod, he muttered. Students, riverbed means riverbed, the ground over which a river suddenly flow. Okay, usually flow. The ground over which a river usually flow. And shallow means not deep. Shallow means, student, not deep. The meaning of the shallow means, students, not deep. And stream means a small river. Stream means a small river. Okay, a small river. Wonder means a feeling of surprise. Wonder means a feeling of surprise. A feeling of surprise. And muttered means, students, as you can see the meaning of this paragraph, as I've told you, river bed, a ground over which a river usually flow. Shallow means, I have told you, not deep. Stream means a small river. Wonder means a feeling of surprise. And muttered means to speak in a low voice. Muttered means to speak in a low voice. To speak in a low voice. Okay, now let's see the explanation of this paragraph. In a while, the truck has stopped near the river bed, and Ranji got down from the truck and he thanked to the truck driver. Why? Because he left there to him, and began walking along the bank. And it was a dry season, and the river was just a shallow. As I've told you, shallow means just a shallow means not deep enough. The river was not deep enough, and it was a muddy stream. Muddy stream means a small river, and it was filled with mud, means there was very less water, we can say, and it was filled with mud only, and that river was very shallow, that was not deep enough. And Ranji walked up and down without finding water deep enough for the smallest of his fish. Means there was not enough water in that stream to find a fish, even a smallest fish. There was not enough water for a smallest fish. It was a wastage of time. There was not any fish. He couldn't find any fish there. And that's why he's saying that no wonder Mohinder let me have this rod. Means now he has understood why he was very, there was not any surprise to understand that why the Mohinder has giving him that fishing rod in only a 1 rupee coin, and even that coin which was not in use. He speak all this to himself in a very low voice. Next, and with a shrug he turned back. Shrug means, student, to lift your shoulders as a way of showing that you do not know something or are not interested. And with a shrug he turned back. He want to go back again in the market. It was a long hot walk back to the bazaar. Ranji thought again of the jalebis that he had not been able to buy. He had reached a few scattered houses when he saw a boy playing a flute. In the stillness of the hot afternoon, the flute made a cheerful sound. Scattered means, student, scattered means spread, spread over a, it's large area, spread over a large area. Okay, now it was a long hot walk back to the bazaar. He has to walk to return back to the bazaar, and Ranji thought again of the jalebis. Why? Because he wanted to buy jalebi and eat them, but he was not able to buy it, and he again thought of the jalebi, and he had not been able to buy that jalebis. He reached again there. He had reached with a few scattered houses. That houses was, we can say, spread over a large area. And when he saw a boy playing a flute, then suddenly he saw that there was a boy who was playing a flute. Do you know, students, it was an instrument which Lord Krishna used to play. Everyone, I think, know about this. And in the stillness of the hot afternoon, the flute made a very cheerful sound. Stillness, we can say, total lack of movement. Okay, total lack of movement. There was not any movement. Why? Because it's a very hot afternoon time, it's a hot time, it's a summer time, and that's why there was a total lack of movement. There was everywhere a silent, no one was moving there. And in that time, the sound of that flute was very cheerful. It's he, after hearing that, Ranji felt very relieved. Next, Ranji stopped walking. The boy stopped playing. The boy had his eye on Ranji's fishing rod. Ranji had his eye on the flute. After hearing that sound, Ranji stopped there, and the boy also stopped playing, playing the flute also. And the boy had his eye on Ranji's fishing rod, means wanted very much to have the fishing rod. Means the boy was see that fishing rod which Ranji had, and he want to take that, and the Ranji want the flute which the boy had. Means the boy want the fishing rod, and the Ranji want the flute. Been fishing? Asked the flute player. Yes, said Ranji. Then the boy who was playing the flute asking to him that you are coming for from fishing. Then Ranji said yes. He replied yes. Students, in this video I have explained till page number 26. In next video I will explain next page. Thank you.